Heyo everyone, Hexi here, and today we're on the final Iron Blooded Orphans mission. It's gonna be Tekkaden versus Gallarhorn in the final showdown. We've gotta find Akihiro and Mikazuki before the final battle. Now the first thing you're gonna wanna do is get these two boxes right here in the first base. They're really easy to overlook, but if you just make sure that you take note of them during the cutscene, you should know they're there. At any rate, I decided that I'm gonna use the Kamaris Vidar again, just because it's fun to play. I was thinking about using Giulietta's Grays, but I was like, nah. So now we're gonna want to make sure to fight through all these grazes and just get to the big field over there. It's really empty, but in a second it's gonna fill up with enemies, and then we're gonna need to go all around fighting them. But there are first a couple of chests that will always spawn on the map that you need to take note of, and then there are chests that spawn only after you've fought groups of enemies. At any rate, in case you're just joining now, let me say that the Kamaris Vidar has 5 shots with its gun, it has 2 shots with its drill knees, and it can fire a large spike 1 time before needing to reload. And those are its attacks. Here's the first one of those permanent chests that always spawns. You're gonna want to make sure that you get that one. And then here we're going to fight some grazes. Now after we beat all of these guys, then we're going to get the chest that spawns for beating enemies. Now, you can go around this map from the counterclockwise direction or the clockwise direction, and the events are always going to play out the same pretty much. It's just these chests only spawn after you've beaten enemies, so they're going to be in reversed order if you go the other way. That's all. That's our first spawnable chest. Now we're gonna go over here, and we're gonna fight these guys. And there's Mikazuki. We found him already. But it's okay, there's still more Tekkaden members that we have to find. Gotta go around and rescue them all, so that they can make it to the last fight. Just gotta finish beating up these guys so that we can get their chest. Another bunch of enemies defeated, and another spawnable chest acquired. Now here's one of those permanent chests, and if you look off in the distance, there was yet another one. You're gonna want to make sure you get up high and scout the area so you don't miss any, because it would be dreadfully awful if you were to miss out on some of that money. And parts. You can never have enough Gundam parts. No chest from those guys. They're not considered one of the story important enemy groups. However, we got the permanent chest. Now we're gonna fight off these guys, and there's another permanent chest in the distance. Take note of the locations of these because they never change. There we go, got that permanent chest. And now these are story important enemies, so they should drop another chest after we beat them. You can tell because they're in one of these little alcoves in the map. The other ones were just standing out in the middle of the battlefield for some reason. Oh, guess they weren't that important. My bad. Oh, but here we go. Ally sighted. That's how you know that it's important. And it's Eugene using Orga's, what's it called? I always forget the name of the mobile suit that Orga was supposed to pilot, but he never does. Because, you know, the event happened. And if you don't know, go watch the anime. Iron Blooded Orphans is one of the more action-packed Gundam series. So if you haven't seen it, and you're looking to get into the series, or get into the Gundam fandom as a whole, it's a good starting point. Just gotta beat up some more grazes, and then they spawn a treasure chest. Gotta get all those chests. And here comes the spa! Just because there's no boss on this level, I figured I may as well use it. Or lose it. Commander, shout out your mobile suit and name too! Wait a minute, there's no time for that. Damn NPCs stopping me from shouting out my name. Anyways, now we're gonna wrap back around to the beginning, fight these here grazes, and that's it for the mission. I hope you took note of all those chest locations. Honestly, I just started this little walkthrough series just so that people could find the chests. Because I can't tell you how many times I was playing with friends and they just ran past them. So here is no excuse. My little series should tell you where every chest in the game is. Now you should know. We're getting close to the end of the series, guys. So, I am just about done with every chest in the game. I don't know if I'm gonna do the DLC missions or not, but if there's enough demand for it, sure, I'll add some extra episodes after this walkthrough is done. But aside from that, this 100% walkthrough has been an absolute nightmare to get through. So I don't know how many more games I'm gonna tackle like this. Here comes the spa again! At any rate, guys, here comes the... Oh, man. The Dine Slaves. Poor Mikazuki and Akihiro. Anyways, all I've got time for this week, guys. Ciao for now, and Hexi out.
これはあの時の俺が た時の記憶。俺の命はオルガにもらった。ならそうだ、決まってる。
Thanks go out to my Patreon supporters. Your donations mean the world to me, and I thank you for supporting my future endeavors.